Zonal contestants pitch their ideas to get the financial assistance of 35 lakh rupees from Reliance Commercial Finance. This is Fever iDream Season 2. The contest gives budding entrepreneurs from across the country a shot at jump-starting their dream by giving them an opportunity to present their business ideas in front of an elite jury at the 4-zone runs from Bengaluru, Kolkata, Mumbai and Delhi. The 4 eventual winners will then slug it out at the grand finale in Mumbai to get the financial assistance of 35 lakh rupees from Reliance Commercial Finance. Last week, the contestants from Kolkata impressed with a wide array of ideas before Dipankar Adya nailed it with his idea of community-based, decentralized water purification unit to join Manish Pan of Bengaluru at the grand finale. Now let's take a look at the highlights of Mumbai Zonal round of Fever iDream.
The ideas to be practicable in terms of implementation. Otherwise, there are great ideas in terms of execution to fail. So I am looking at the winner of the day who has a clear path of the execution of the idea in a proper manner.
Like in any entrepreneur setup, the biggest qualities are, innovation, sustenance, perseverance, and a will to do something new and different.
I'm actually showing you about augmented reality and application. Augmented reality एक ऐसा चीज है जहाँ पर आपने आयरन मैन पिक्चर देखा रहेगा. आयरन मैन पिक्चर में हाउ ही यूजेस द ओन डिवाइसेस. तो अब यस परफेक्ट. तो अभी ये सब हमारे आईपैड्स में है और हमारे मोबाइल में, तो हम लोग वो चीज छोटे छोटे चीज इसमें कर रहे हैं. पर ऑगमेंटेड रियलिटी एक ऐसा चीज है, आपके सामने कैमरा रहेगा और आप उसको देख के आपके वेबकैम में देख के आप सब चीजें कर सकते हो जो आपको करना है ऑन रियल लाइफ इवेंट्स. अब हम लोग एक ऐप बना रहे हैं यहाँ पर, जैसे मेट्रो रेलवेज है हमारे इंडिया में. मेट्रो रेलवेज, इफ यू गो टू सिंगापुर, दे हैव दिस इजी कार where we want to create one application which is gonna have, you can buy your own tickets from your mobile phones. So you don't have to go and stand in a line and buy a ticket. Now you have your own application, you just press a button and your ticket is there. That's called e-ticket.
How does augmented reality come into play in the ticketing area?
Yeah, augmented reality, the application which is gonna be in the metro railway services area, where they have to go and use the barcode system. They keep it there and the ticket comes out from there. We're gonna generate a barcode system. For e-ticketing, they'll be needing a barcode. So we're gonna create a barcode which is gonna take them and they just have to go and keep it on the railway stations. And वहाँ पर जाके वो अपने tickets निकालेंगे और उनको मिलेगा.
But this all exists, and what is new in the idea?
So the new is
the technology exists and it is being applied in various fields.
Yes.
Ticketing, when you talk about, today I'm sure you're aware that when you're traveling even within the country, you don't need a printed boarding pass. You show your phone
But in the local metro railway service which is gonna come in Bombay, it's not come till now. It is gonna come, and they have not even started in Delhi because we went for the tenders where they don't have all those options only.
No, sir. I know it doesn't exist too much in India. I'm just saying technology exists, its application exists, maybe not in Bombay Metro, maybe in Singapore Metro, maybe in Hong Kong. So what's unique about this idea?
Sir,
it's only porting that same idea which exists somewhere else and bringing it to India.
So the thing is we don't have the application services right now in any country. There is a services which is you can go and buy a ticket, you can refill your card. You can refill your easy cards in Singapore from the application. But if you go in local trains and local bus stations, you don't have that services there. Where your application, you go and show them the ticket, you can refill it directly.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
My plan is second honeymooners paradise. Now, as the name suggests, it's for those couples who want to revive the movement, live the movement they have some couple of years back. But apart from the ambience that I'm providing, there are a lot of psychological factors. We're going to make them do a lot of activities, give them a lot of services in terms of counseling, in terms of a lot of activities to do together, which will help them to revive their relationship. It's basically going to be a sea-facing or a natural surrounding place. I'm planning to do, the proper site is Malwa.
Okay, just one you're talking about. Or is it a
It's
chain
going to
of
be,
resorts?
no, as of now, one. Because this itself is costing like a 4 CR.
How is it different from a hotel?
Like, we're going to customize a lot of activities that the couples are going to do together, like the yoga, the aerobics, there's a swimming pool inside the swim. So they're going to do aerobics inside that. They're going to be personalized board games. So their communication skills basically improve. Then we're going to customize a slideshow for them, and we're going to take old photographs of theirs and make it into a slideshow and show it to them in such a way with music around that the magic comes out basically.
What is the USP? What is the unique thing? Morning yoga, hydro aerobics, board games, gardening, all of that except for the slideshow. All of that is available in any 5-star you go, or any 2-star, 3-star you go.
So see, then the counselor is going to counsel them on a lot of things, like giving a new dimension or thinking about the relationship.
In a holiday resort, a counselor. That's the USP.
No sir, it's not only the counselor but a lot of activities.
What we're just trying to understand, Urvi, is that what would we say when, in terms of attract people?
It's just breaking the ice and breaking the mundane situation in a couple's life, because over time everybody gets busy with their own thing. And what I
A holiday.
A holiday, but a lot more than a holiday, because they're going to do a lot of activities, like they'll be doing problem solving activities.
Alright. Thank you. Where is the money coming from? I don't know. So whether this business plan will work or not, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's what I told you.
That you can't share.
I can't share, sorry.
Okay. But you want our money. You want 35 lakhs, but you won't tell us how you will use that 35 lakhs.
The Mumbai Zonal round of Fever iDream is on. At stake is a sum of 35 lakh rupees from Reliance Commercial Finance. The highlights.
The overall concept of our airline is like to provide low-cost, reliable and safe travel to the common man by providing lowest fare possible, and will be competing with the Indian Railway fare. And the second thing is like regarding the fuel, we'll be using biofuels instead of the normal ATF, aviation turbine fuels, and like we'll also be providing in-flight entertainment as well as good food and beverages and all. And also Wi-Fi connectivity for the corporate travelers.
All this in a low-cost airline.
Yeah, in a low-cost airlines, and we'll be providing a fare of 900 rupees. For that we have a strategy in place, how we want to work that and all we have.
Tell me.
The strategic thing I can't really say, like,
You don't want to reveal.
yeah, I don't want to reveal because there are a lot of competition, there are a lot of low-cost airlines.
But cost of viable per liter?
Right now it's 20% more than compared to the ATF, and
You're talking about right now, strategy right now, right?
Why will it be low cost? What you're doing is, your plan is reducing the revenues. Correct? Per aircraft, एक aircraft में 200 लोग जाते हैं, per aircraft, an existing airline is costing 4,000 into 200. Correct? That is 8 lakh rupees. Per flight, they earn 8 lakhs, but they spend more than 8 lakhs per flight. That is why they are in losses. What you are doing is, you are reducing the 8 lakhs down to, say 1,900 you said, right? 900 into 200. So you are reducing the 8 lakh revenue per flight to about 1,80,000. Yeah? 200 into 900, 1,80,000. How are you reducing the cost is what I want to know.
What all things will be losing on the passenger side can also be gained by ancillary revenues. So ancillary revenues are basically, they are nothing but, from extra baggages and other like advertisement, in-flight advertisement and all this stuff.
Advertising revenue is one stream of revenue.
Yeah, and
but that cannot cover the cost of
and then comes ancillary revenue.
Like?
The baggage charge and all. So
it will increase the cost to the consumer. You're giving the experience of the most luxurious airline, but you're charging nothing. So where is the money coming from? I don't know. So whether this business plan will work or not, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's what I told you.
That you can't share.
I can't share. Sorry.
Okay. But you want our money.
It's not
You want 35 lakhs, but you won't tell us how you will use that 35 lakhs.
The main thing here is like we are on air, right? So
Maybe you can shut the cameras for 5 minutes and see.
If you are ready.
If you are okay.
Yeah.
Yeah? We'll shut the cameras.
Yes, sir.
Have they told you how they make money? Have they make money?
I spoke with them and they told that they really have this strategy and all, and they only tell us once they
Oh, they will also not tell you. So you also can't tell us.
they charge for that.
Please don't waste our time.
We have developed a business model wherein we want to record the professors along with immersive video so as to enable the present day students to download their specific courses on tablets, PCs or mobile phones and give them the flexibility to get taught by the best of professors across. So this is currently there are some people who are doing it, but it's more of a run-of-the-mill thing, which is existing institutes are tapping their existing professors and doing it, but it's not really immersive video and it's not really catching up because of that. So we want to change this whole spectrum and give something which is of real value to the students. They should also have the access to the star professors. Now star professors, the access is very limited.
So have you done any kind of a survey of what students require?
Sure, yes. We've done a survey and identified about 5 segments, target segments to start with. There are a huge number of students in these segments like 10th standard or 12th standard. Again, entrance examinations, some of the top entrance examinations like CA, or even J2E. Those kind of, there are some specific examinations where there is a huge number of students available, and not all of them get access to the best professors, either due to the constraint of the location, because they are far-flung areas.
These are competitive exams.
Yes, that is one target segment, competitive exams.
So you will string it into a curriculum and
we will target the private tuitions. No, the private tuition market itself is huge.
all Harvard and MIT lectures, the professors that there are available on the Harvard channel on YouTube, and MIT also available on the channel. I'm just taking 2 names, but even IIT, all lectures of IIT are available on the UGC website. Live lectures, yes, you're right. In some cases, the technology is not the greatest, but
see, there is a big difference between just recording a video if somebody is teaching in a class and actually making that professor sit, interact, decide and then finalize the content. So when we put on the website, we are not just putting his recording.
the USP in this would be technology actually, which you need to find, which I don't think you've figured out. The idea is very good. Many such ideas are there in the education space, but if the guy is going to do class 10th only once, the parents will not bet on it. That's the thing where everything fails. You know, the parents will want him to go to the neighborhood guy where they can go and crib that ki padta nahi hai ghar mein and all of that. That's the reality which we were
Addition
doing.
aspect of it, and again from the best of professors, so he gets a
So this
combination.
should be an addition is what you should be very clear about right in the beginning, and therefore do your numbers accordingly. Alright, so you want to announce the final winner?
Who do you think is going to win?
Lakh rupees from Reliance Commercial Finance to start one stream enterprise. The Mumbai Zonal run of Fever iDream is in full flow. The final moments.
My idea is about building an online marketplace for construction and building material industry. Just to give you a perspective, if you are renovating a house or remodeling your house, just imagine how do you know the rates of cement or tiles or let's say bathroom fittings. It's virtually impossible to do a research online, or when you have to be either be dependent on the consultant or you have to physically go to a shop. So there's a sizable, I would say, investment that you as an individual or an architect or an interior designer, they do, but there's no structured approach towards solving this problem. So we have done a pilot implementation that's going on, so I would say idea milestone achieved. We've done a concept validation, we've done market testing, we have a post-revenue stage, so we have some paid sellers. Pilot implementation is going on in Ahmedabad for last 3 to 4 months. We have generated 90 crore worth of buyer requirements in steel, cement, plywood and 30 major building material categories.
90 crores of businesses transacted through your site.
We are facilitating.
Explain.
Let's say you as an architect would give me your buyer requirement that you need, let's say 100 sheets of plywood. So what we do is that we have a community of suppliers and we have an online process through which we reach them out through email alerts. They can post their quotation online and buyer can see it as a comparison chart, and he can also post a negotiation request. So it goes again back to a seller. He can revise the quote. That's how we try to bring the cost down for buyers.
So revenue would mean what in this case?
Transaction commission would be the primary driver, and transaction fee, because what we believe is that in India, B2B commerce is not being done the way it should be. It should be more towards a success driven. So if I'm able to migrate buyers online and help them transact online, then supplier has to pay me the fees. So we get transaction fees.
Which would be in the order of what magnitude?
On an average, we say 1 to 2%.
1%? Yeah.
So something
So
similar
for 300 crore revenue, you'll have to actually do transactions of 30,000 crores?
Yeah, that's doable.
A builder has his own relationships with various vendors in the marketplace. Why would he come to you?
See, what they are doing is that they're not taking a structured approach to procurement. So they'll just pick up a phone and say, what is the rate for steel today? Right? And then they might ask another guy. So they would ask 2-3 guys. Over a period, what happens is that supplier leverages that position and they add up their margin.
Which is true.
Right? So what we do is that we help them repeat that process every time without investing in time.
What is the chance of leakage in terms of first time the builder gets him through you and then he starts contacting the supplier?
See what? Yes, there would be some amount of leakage.
Sometimes a huge amount of leakage.
No, usually we can put control systems in place.
Like?
What one is that we are saying that you come to me if you want to follow a process and make savings. Rather than if you are very happy with your current set of suppliers, then I am not needed. But then what we do is that we tell them that give me 10 inquiries. And then we say that I'm going to ensure that out of 10, in 7 inquiries, I'm going to give you lower quotes than what the current suppliers are doing. And then we demonstrate it, and almost all the time we are able to give lower quotes.
And so you already have a business, it's just for expansion that you require the money?
Yes, obviously. I'm looking towards scaling. I've almost found in 3 months pilot, I've found a lot of good insights, and I believe it's really scalable business now.
Okay, thank you, Vikram.
With the final contestant having finished his presentation, it was time for the jury to compare notes and select the best idea that would take home 2 lakh rupees as well as compete against the best from the rest of India for the grand prize of 35 lakh rupees from Reliance Commercial Finance.
I thought the Ministry of Professors was one good idea by Salil and his team which was there. We found it interesting. So we thought it should be a part of the top 3 ideas that we select. So good job. A little bit here and there would obviously help you in terms of better implementation and scalability to move your idea to the next level. But it definitely is a part of the top 3 ideas that we have selected.
The idea of having a e-commerce portal for construction. It's a very unorganized industry at the buying side, at the seller side also to some extent. But I think a very good insight into tapping into that opportunity. And a lot of good work in terms of research has already been done. You actually already have a proof of concept with you. So great idea. Yeah, welcome to the top 3.
And one more idea which we thought was quite interesting and quite innovative, newness, and was appealing to us was that of Nishit, your idea in terms of augmented reality services and its applications. Congratulations, we thought it was quite innovative. It was very relevant to begin with. Yeah, it's something which we would see in future. We hope that you bring in the right kind of expertise into that, you scale it up to a huge level, and obviously it's not restricted to India alone, right? You can use it anywhere across the world.
Alright, so you want to announce the final winner?
Who do you think is going to win? Huh?
Okay, Urvi says Vikram. Any other guesses? No guesses.
None. Okay, so what the lady says?
Yes, so what is Vikram Patel?
Tune in next week as we bring you the highlights of the Delhi Zonal round of Fever iDream.
I will develop a software which has the capability. I will build a new software.
On what basis, sir, do you have technological know-how to build such a software?